good afternoon and welcome to my channel. This is actually a retake because I have just edited or gone to edit the video that I made for these items, and I'm out of shot virtually the whole time. So they're not something that I can really do again. So I'm just going to take you through and tell you what I did. So these are some of the items that I was sent from Nbeads. If you remember, if you've already watched the video, I've made some beaded angels and some wine glass charms. And I used the 4mm beads and pastel beads that match these ones. And just trying to think what else I used. The wire and some of the charms that I was sent. I received this Santa's head wax seal. So instead of actually doing another process video on it, I made some seals in red and white. One little pom-poms fell off there, so I need to sort that out. And I have attached them. It is just Santa's head. I don't know if you can see that without too much glare. It's a really nice seal stamp. So I've attached them to one of the boxes that I received. And I've made a bit of an embellishment box. I've never made one before, so I thought I would try it. So these boxes have 10 compartments, and they were 36 pence each because I bought 5. If you bought less than 5, you got them for 37 pence. So what did I do? So using the box, I put this beaded chain all the way around. This is chain that I got from Poundland in their Christmas section. I'm just going to take them off because they're all falling off. And then I've layered some tulle which is silver with glitter all over it on top of the box, and layered some Christmas paper there in the red, and then this green wreath paper. My daughter made me some double bows to use throughout my Christmas crafting, but she needs to make some more because I've run out now. So I've placed that there, and this is a wooden embellishment that I got from the works. So inside, I've included some of the beads. So we've got the agate beads here, the blue bicone beads here that come from Nbeads, and I've included a selection of the charms. So we have the candy cane, we have the butterfly, the cat, some stars, and the purple charm there I've included in there. I've also included some of the agate beads. I need to put in another wine glass charm, but that's one of the wine glass charms that I made on my last video. And then these confetti beads, ball beads, I haven't actually used in a project yet, because I haven't really decided what I want to do with them. They are glass beads, so you have to be very careful of what you put them on. But they would look nice on a dangle charm for a journal, or on something I'm going to show you in a minute. So I do need to make something with that. So that's my embellishment box. I had 5 of these boxes, as I say, so I have used them to store some of the bits in that I have received. They were all organised, but as I've been using them, I'm terrible, and I've just chucked them in there. And this one was all very well organised, and it was all separate. And then my lovely cat came along and knocked the whole lot on the floor. And I just haven't got the heart yet to sit and take them all apart and put them back where they belong. So that's a job for another day. So they are the boxes, stamp. I have used the ball spacer beads previously in my previous video on the wine glass charms, but I'm also going to show you, I've used a couple of them on my next project that I'm about to show you. So if you remember, I received 2 bags of pastel mixed beads. So I got these in the 8mm and the 4mm. I've used nearly all of the 4mm, and I've still got, obviously, quite a few of the 8mm beads left, but I'm sure by the time I'm finished crafting, there'll be none of those left. So they are those items, and the project that I want to show you is this glue topper. Now, can't find it now because I've had it on my last video. These eye pins are 304 stainless steel, which means you can use them as glue toppers because they won't rust. They are 40mm, which is not as long as I'd have liked, but they were the only ones I could get at the time, and they've worked perfectly well, actually. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. I had it earlier, but I don't know what I've done with it again because I have a nasty habit with these things. I use a lot of the art glitter glue, and you buy the metal tip, and with the metal tip you get a pin, and the pin itself is actually shorter. I was hoping I could see it in here, but I can't. The pin itself is actually shorter than this, so it should be fine to use, and I have tried it in the glue and it's perfectly fine, and doesn't that's right, I found it now. I knew I'd find it if I just kept looking. So here's the tip. So when you buy the art glitter glue, you can buy the metal tip. I'll put that there. And it comes with a pin. That is the pin that came with the tip. And if I show you one that hasn't got anything on it, there we go. So there's the 2 of them together. So these stainless steel eye pins from Nbeads are actually longer than the pin that actually comes with the fine metal tip. So they'll be perfectly fine to use for a glue topper. Although if you wanted to use them for a stick pin, you would need a longer eye pin because you don't have that much room there to put too many beads. So let me show you what I've made. So I have made a glue topper. In my video earlier, I had actually showed you the process of how I've done it. But I've obviously not been in frame. So on here, I've used... Oh, tangled. There we go. I've used these crystal beads, these disco beads that I got from Nbeads, and I've also used the earring backs. Now I got that tip from Susan Tootsie Tucker, which is what made me order them from Nbeads in the first place, is that when you're making a stick pin, if you use a bit of gel glue, a stronger glue, and stick that earring back to the last bead, it will prevent the beads falling down the stem. Obviously, if you had a longer eye pin, you'd get more beads down the stem before, so as not to limit what is in the glue. But I have checked and it does work perfectly well. So here's my topper. So I've used some of the charms. I've used 3 strands, and I've used 2 white hearts and 1 of the purple charm. It's there for the ends of the beads. Now they're all the same, so they all have the same amount of beads on them, done in the same way. So I'm just going to show you the one as I explained. So this is chain that I had already got in my stash, and I've used my small golden eye pins, and they are 20mm. Again, they're from, these ones are head pins. They are from my own stash. So, and there's a same size eye pin. I've used some of the spacer beads, and these grey ones are from the 4mm beads that I got from Nbeads, and so are the bigger beads, and the agates are from Nbeads, but the crackle beads, and so the crackle beads there, and the purple beads and the rondelle beads, they're all from my own stash, and so's the chain. I did use one of the, or a few of the big jump rings that I got there, and I've also used it at the bottom to attach an extra charm dangly bit there. For the rest of it, I've used small jump rings out of my own collection. But if I show you on a glue, if I can, because I came out of shot earlier. Where's my glue? So this one's empty, so that's how it would sit on the glue there. And I think that looks really pretty. Fortunately, I can't really show you without moving my camera again, and that's what gets me into trouble in the first place, because I forget where I've had it. But this is being sent out anyway, so maybe the person that receives it would be able to do a more zoomed out video which would show it on there. But I'm happy with that. I have made previous ones for my own glues and different charms. So yeah, I think that looks really nice on there. I need to wash that. So they are my items that I have made for my last project share for Nbeads. I would like to say a huge thank you to Nbeads for giving me the opportunity to choose some items and review on your behalf. I've really enjoyed working with them. I haven't used these, as I say. I've got some in the embellishment box which is being sent out, but I will use them. I will probably make something like this, or maybe a dangle for a journal, or an album with the rest of those. And obviously I've got some of these left, but I've used some of them in different beaded angels, and I've obviously used them on here, and on another one that I've made myself, or I've changed the eye pin anyway, one that I'd already made prior. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to Nbeads for giving me the opportunity to choose and review the items on your behalf. There is a discount code. I will link the items down below in case you want to purchase any of the items. And I think that's it. I will link each item, and I'll link the code for Nbeads. So this was my second project. So that's the end of the project shares for Nbeads. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay safe, everyone, and stay warm. So bye for now. Bye.